Firstly, I think it's really important to stress, if you put the work in and you get the right frameworks in place, you can reduce your risk to a very, very low level. I often think of it as being sort of likened to GDPR. When that first came in, it was a really complex issue. Everyone was panicked and stressed. How are we going to sort of put all these processes in place and manage it all? Now it's just part of business as usual for organisations. And really, the new off-payroll rules are very similar in principle. It's complicated at the moment. It's difficult to understand it because it's fairly complex. You've got to educate everybody internally. But if you do all these things and then you manage it ongoing and you have an ongoing process and framework there, the risk is very low. You're very unlikely to be caused any issues by it. However, if you fail to do that and you bury your head in the sand somewhat, or you look at it, you think it's complicated, or you think you're not at risk, or you think you're just going to wait to get a letter from HMRC, yeah, your risk could be really significant, and it compounds over the time. You can't backdate compliance because they'll want to see, if they launch an investigation, they'll want to see copies of old contracts. They'll want to see if they've got any issues with anything. They're going to want to delve into proof of working practices that meet the criteria for an off-payroll engagement. They'll lift up every stone and look at exactly how how your engagement contract has been operating. So you can't just suddenly get a letter from HMRC and try and sort of fix everything retrospectively. It's very unlikely to work, and that's when you're in trouble. So the best thing to do is to just take it seriously now, and just get everything in place, and then just manage it as part of your day-to-day. And at that point, you can be fairly comfortable that your risk is going to be very low.